Yo, what's going on guys? My name's The Friendly Machine, and today I'm bringing you the 9th episode of Chem Strike Saturdays, and obviously that's the weekly series where I try and get a Chem Strike with a different gun, a different game mode, or something just different about it. And this is a shotgun chem this week, and I know it's infected, but I had a lot of fun going for this Chem Strike, and to be honest I actually found it harder trying to get an infected Chem Strike than I did in a public match, believe it or not, because I kept getting awful class setups. I kept getting the Bulldog one where I have no specialist bonus. And I just found it generally harder because I kept getting throwing knife, but towards leading up to this Chem Strike game, where I actually got the Chem Strike, I found some more tactics of my own on how to get yourself an infected Chem Strike and how easy it actually can be, because I found this one quite easy, and I'm going to be sharing that with you guys today, like Chem Strike Saturdays. I just break down how I do the Chem Strike and how I particularly get Chem Strikes. I don't really have a topic to talk about today because I like to focus Chem Strike Saturdays on the Chem Strike, and hence the name of the series. But what I first want to tell you guys about is you want to do what your teammates aren't doing if you're playing infected, first of all, because most people in infected, they only get about 5 or less kills, and then they get like throwing knifed. Well, someone does at least, and it always happens to one person, and you don't want to be that guy. You want to, hold down a position that's fairly good, and you need to be aware of everything that's going on, where they could come from. Like I'm here, I'm not in the tube, they're all in the elevator shaft tube thingy, whatever you want to call it, and I'm racking up my kills before the game ends or before anyone else gets infected, really. And that's a really good way to do it, because I've got all the perks I need at the moment, because I've got the specialist bonus at 7 kills only, and that's really quick to get a specialist bonus at 7 kills. But you want to be doing that, because then after you've done that, when a lot of people start getting infected, you want to be joining your teammates, because they'll be able to defend you and you'll be able to hold down a position, and it's most likely everyone's going to die then, because you won't be able to do that. What I'm doing here, you won't be able to hold down a whole position by yourself, because you'll be getting throwing knives left, right and centre. There'll be a lot of people running to you, and it'll just be hectic, and you'll just get knifed. Like even that guy then, they're already starting to get into the elevator shaft. So you obviously don't want to be just following the crowd like a sheep, because you think, oh, he's got there, and then someone gets in, you're like, bam, and then he just like gets you all at once. But as well, what you want to be doing in infected is, even if you're sat in one spot like I am there, I nearly got throwing knives, so you need to keep moving about. You need to keep on your toes, running about as much as you can, strafing, because they're going to be throwing knives at you like they are at me right now, and they're nearly hitting me. I'm not like knowing where to go. I'm not like a pro at dodging throwing knives. They're nearly hitting me, and I'm just getting lucky dodging them. But it's to do with the mobility of, it's to do with a lot of movement infected as well as online, because if you can strafe away from bullets and throwing knives, well, then you've got a skill in itself there, and that's why I kind of like using agility now, because I can strafe around and stuff. But that's not really the point of this, obviously, commentary, because I don't have agility on this. I don't even know what this class setup is, so I won't be able to put it on screen, but I don't think it has agility on, and it's not a very fast shotgun Chem Strike, but infected's kind of always kind of slow if you're doing good, because people leave the game, and I'm surprised the game didn't end here before I actually got the Chem Strike, because at the start I was just killing the guy over and over and over again, and he didn't leave or anything, no one got infected. And obviously since Modern Warfare 3 they've put in the timer for if no one gets infected in 2 minutes you win or something like that, but there should just be a time limit throughout the whole game like there used to be. I think that would be kind of cool. And I could not find a good specialist bonus class, like a good specialist class and then a good specialist bonus class. I kept getting the Bulldog, like I said earlier, and I couldn't find that MSBS one way, like you get red dot and grip or something like that, and then you get like your specialist bonus. Like even on Whiteout I kept getting like links and stuff. I really couldn't find a good class setup. But right now they're kind of pushing towards us, and then you want to be kind of falling back into a position that some of your teammates are eager to get kills, so they'll come out of those positions a little bit like us guys at the front here, and I'm obviously covering this end. And it's a good thing to do that, really, because if you know where they're going to be coming from, your teammates are just going to be that little bit of a radar for you when they shoot, and then you know they're going to come back. And right there I nearly got throwing knifed again, and that was kind of worrying for me at that moment, because I knew that guy would know that I was there, and he knew I was the only one who was actually watching that position as well. But let me know if you want to see any more infected Chem Strikes or anything like that, or even a series of infected. I could do like infected live, or I could just do a complete series where I just get Chem Strikes and infected for you guys. I don't know. If you want to see that, let me know in the comments below. But as of right now I'm just doing Chem Strikes, like my best ones, and then obviously Chem Strike Saturdays where I try and get different chems, like ones that are just different from what I usually get. Like I never play infected, so hence why this is being uploaded. It's usually different from what I'd usually get. And this K.E.M strike, it's coming near to the end, and this teammate actually in this game, I don't know him, but he went like 55 to 1. He screwed us all over. I think he was just milking the fact that these players weren't the best at throwing knives ever. But yeah, I got my K.E.M, and then the game lasted so much longer. I called it in obviously straight away, and you'll be able to see that in a minute. And he just milks the fact that he can lean at the window, and then he'll just get millions of kills on the enemies that can't throw knives good. And he probably got partly lucky. I mean, 55 to 1. He ran out, and then I don't know. He died really close to the end. I think he survived exactly 6 minutes. But anyways, there's the K.E.M strike. And those last 2 shots on that shotgun, I was meant to just make sure I killed the first guy, but then another guy got in the way, and I was like, oh, double kill. But it's kind of cool, yeah. And that's basically it. The K.E.M strike's going off, and that looks awesome from out of that window of the elevator shaft on it. Looks absolutely sick. So anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Oh, and before I forget as well, this will probably get uploaded on the Sunday. I'm making this on the Saturday right now. It's just I don't have time to upload it because my computer's been really glitchy and it keeps stopping uploads halfway through. So hopefully guys understand. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace out. I'm not holding back for anyone.